Hi, good afternoon, everybody. This
Good
is
afternoon, everybody.
Donald Yates, Vice President of MapStoa.
Sean Battaglia, my head division chair.
So we came out here to small town in Pennsylvania, to a barracks unit, to witness a ballistic test on a full covered shield, and which is that going on behind you. And what we wanted to see is under extensive firepower, one being a 9mm, which is the most common weapon used, then a .357 Magnum, and a 10mm automatic weapon. And what we witnessed here was something very impressive and a deterrent towards people actually coming on and assaulting the operators. Now, at bare minimum, the spitting incidents that go on, this would take care of that fully and save Transit Authority probably millions of dollars in overtime revenue, because people would not be injured on duty, and you can avoid the compensation costs that the Transit Authority goes through. And then our role here is to make sure that we always try to find someone that can produce a product that will protect our members, because our members' safety is paramount to everything that we do here.
So on the safety aspect, we went through all these tests that Donald said, and we went through 3 tests of 5 shots. First the 9, the 357, then the 10. All like clockwork, bullseye precision, middle, left, right, top, bottom. And the amount of resistance, not one bullet made it through. It was perfectly smooth. So it's a good feeling that our operators who are working behind that, even our maintenance workers who are out road testing buses, when they're out there, there's nothing that's going to come through that. When they did the last test, the 4th test, which was called a torture test, they did 16 straight shots, 8.45s, 8 10mm, straight through, rapid fire, single precise line. And 15 out of the 16 dead in its tracks. 1 pushed its way through, but like Donald was saying to you earlier, it was considered a non-lethal push through, because the bullet was actually perfectly flat, and you'll see by the pictures that it actually just pushed through the glass. So for us as the operators who are sitting behind this wheel, to know that our lives will be protected on a severe, serious, worst case scenario, it's something that we definitely could all be excited to get behind the wheel of. It's a good day for transportation and the TWU, to be honest with you.
Yes, and for all intent purposes, our maintenance department is also here, because they will be the ones more than likely installing this product in the buses. So
save them from a bee.
Have a wonderful day. Sean is chasing bees, by the way.
I protected his life.
That's spectacular. It looks like he moved a little bit.
It looks like the dummy got hit.
Well, this is what we're seeing here is a product of a contract demand that we won off of the employer SEPTA in Philadelphia to prevent our operators from being subjected to murder, essentially. And bus operators are assaulted in a grotesque fashion in every city across this country every day. In New York alone, there's 10 assaults a week. Over 550 assaults in 2024. It's an outrage. It wouldn't be acceptable in any other profession. In order to mitigate against this, in order to bring a finality to it, in SEPTA, that's in Philadelphia, where we have the right to strike. This is a primary demand, the safety of our members, and we won it. So what you're seeing here today is a display for the union in fulfillment of our contract to ensure that we have bulletproof ensconcements for our bus operators that are impenetrable, so the murders will end.
So obviously your attendance here shows that this is something that you're hoping to push for, not just here where this tragedy happened last year, but nationwide.
Absolutely. This is a precedent-setting moment. We're going to expand this in our contract demands from out from Philadelphia and beyond. Every city where we bargain contracts with bus operators, this is going to be a central demand. We've already won commitments elsewhere. We won a commitment in New York to cockpit the bus operator. The only difference is bulletproof glass. And this is what we're here to see today, to ensure that our bus operators are protected from gunfire, which happens so frequently. One would be shocked at the amount of buses across urban America that come under gunfire every single day or every week.
Casey, any questions? Any last thoughts that you have? Anything that you really want people to consider today when they watch this?
Yeah, there's another element to this. It's $15,000 or $17,000 in a budget, which in the massive budgets of these SEPTAs or the MTAs or the CODAs and the different various transit operators. It's a pittance. It's a pittance to save lives, but also there's a business purpose for this because our operators will no longer be assaulted when this is in. The amount of savings on workers' compensation costs and overtime costs will be astronomical. So this is actually a very wise fiscal investment, as well as, and it should have been a contract demand. It should have made perfect sense for the employers, but it was a contract demand and it was fulfilled, even though it does make business sense for the employer.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.